بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. In episode 16 of the series, The Authentic Statements of the Companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this is a true lesson in being humble, in humility. Muhammad, one of the sons of Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anhu, Muhammad, his son, is saying, I told my dad, who's the best of people after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He's asking his dad, Ali radiallahu anhu. He said, who's the best of people after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So Ali radiallahu anhu said, Abu Bakr. Muhammad then said, then who? Then who's the best after Abu Bakr? So Ali radiallahu anhu said, then Umar. May Allah be pleased with them and with all the companions. Then Muhammad is saying, I was afraid that then he would, if I asked him, then who, he would say after Umar, then Uthman. So instead of asking him, then who, then he asked, Muhammad is saying, he asked his dad, then you, my father? So Ali, radiallahu anhu, said a very profound statement. He said, ما أنا إلا رجل من المسلمين. I am no one except one man from among the Muslims. I'm only one man amongst the Muslims. You know, again, shows us how humble he was, truly. As great as he is amongst the best of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is the fourth Khalifa of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman. And comes Ali, his Khilafah. May Allah be pleased with them all. But this shows us how humble he is, and this also shows us how arrogant certain people are in the past, throughout history, and even today. We see that when people talk and brag about themselves and the level of arrogance that they have, where are they from this example of this great man, this great companion of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this great Khalifa? He was the Khalifa of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was the companion of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was from the family of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was married to the daughter of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was such a great man, such a righteous believer, and yet, despite all of this, when his son asked him, then who's the best of people after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after Abu Bakr and Umar? He said, then you, my dad? He said, I'm only a person from among the Muslims. Shows you truly how humble he was. He didn't say yes, then me, or no, He said, I'm only a person from among the Muslims. I'm just an average guy. I'm not, despite his greatness, despite how righteous he is, we know that he was, amongst the top, from among the best of people, we know. But he was very humble despite that. May Allah make us all humble. May Allah grant us that ability to be humble, and may Allah purify our hearts from arrogance. May Allah help us overcome our egos. It's truly scary sometimes when we see people fall into arrogance, and it's scary. May Allah protect us from it. It's something that if a person has even a little bit of arrogance in their heart, it will prevent them from entering Jannah. So this is something very scary. May Allah protect us all, make us sincere and humble, and help us purify our hearts. Subhanallah. Barakallahu feekum, jazakum Allah khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.